Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca Robeson and you're here for more of my Christmas decorating videos called Oh Dear, Christmas is Here. I want to show you today my kitchen. Now, I know not everyone decorates their kitchen for Christmas, but I like my house to have flow, where it goes from room to room to room. This year, I'm only decorating the first floor of my house, and I've included my kitchen. Would you like to see what's in here? It's just a few touches to make the house feel like it's connected and it flows, but it's not all Christmassy, it's just classy. When you first enter my kitchen area, I have a cute little desk here that was just a left open space here. Maybe it was for a desk, I don't know. I think the kitchen had just been remodeled when I bought the house, but I set it up for Christmas. So this is my vintage window that I brought from my old house. Let's take a look at how I've used this window in the past on other Christmases. On the desk, obviously right now it's not as usable because I'm using it for decorations, but this is another one of those twig trees that's covered in ice that I found at market this last year. I love this tree. The ones in my family room are 5 feet tall. This one is 4 feet, and it is just the perfect size. But then I have Vixen. Meet Vixen. You know Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But I don't know where Vixen comes in there. I think it's at the beginning of the song. She's also got a little, like, I don't know, a coat on made of greens. Don't you imagine that's what deer do? They sort of nestle under the branches and the leaves and they get warm as the snow comes down. And of course they always have their bow on, right? So realistic, I know, right? This video is about just my kitchen, as are all the other videos that I put up this year, and I hope you've had time to watch them. If you haven't, when you're done with this video, go back and catch up, because there's been some really outstanding videos, but I'm uploading my all-house tour. And when you see that, you're gonna see that there is a flow from my family room into my kitchen because it's the same tree, just a different size. Flow is a huge design principle that I practice all the time. Many of you who watch my videos year-round, you know that I have a penchant for cabinets that go to the ceiling. I prefer a kitchen where the cabinets go to the ceiling, especially if you have an 8-foot ceiling or a 9-foot ceiling. 10-foot is pushing it, but you can still do it and look great. Anything above 10 feet, don't make it go to the ceiling. It's just gonna look silly. You're gonna need a rolling library ladder to get up to your pots and pans. Anyway, in my kitchen, I have a 9-foot ceiling, and when the previous homeowner remodeled the house, she didn't make the cabinets go all the way to the top. So I have a soffit all the way around. It's not my choice, it's not what I want, but I'm not willing to pay the money to fix it. But here's the thing, at Christmas time, you can kind of camouflage that soffit by using garland and running it up your cabinets and all the way across. You'll see here that I've added lights to this that actually create almost a glow from the ceiling. And my girlfriend, Sarah, was here, and together we worked on this garland. We've got icy picks that have been added to it. We started with the base garland that I got from Amber Marie, and then there's just all kinds of little picks and sprays that are added to this garland to make it more lush and full. You'll also see that I have ribbon. Now this ribbon here is the same ribbon that I used throughout the house, as well as it matches what is on Vixen's neck here. So it's the same exact ribbon, and it intertwines and goes up and rolls its way through. Let's take a look at the process of what it took to actually put this up. Sarah is taking this beautiful garland and she's adding little picks to it, things that I already owned, and some of these are so old, like they're almost falling apart, but just adding those little bits and pieces to it takes a what is a nice garland to begin with, but it just elevates it so much. And then we're going to put that above the cabinets. An interesting note is on my kitchen cabinets, it's got this crown molding that's been added. The cabinet height stops there, so anything you put up there is going to go down. So what we did was we filled it with books up here so that now you can see it's kind of level. So when the garlands go up, you'll be able to see them rather than them falling down into that space. Sarah, you did such a good job.
Thank you.
It looks amazing. And you've got my oval wreath in the middle. And then these two guys come down on the sides. I mean, I just think that looks incredible. As you look closely, it's very subtle. We've got some snowy pine cones up in there, but what's really fun is my favorite thing. I've got my frosted and acrylic deer that are peeking out, and they're so subtle. You know, it's white on white essentially. But if you look closely, like all of my Christmas decorations, I try very hard to subtly bring in interest and depth that causes a person not just to look at it and go, okay, she's got garland and done. No, it's very customized. So we ran a string of lights all the way through the garland, and then after it was done, I was like, it needs more light. So I actually went up and ran a string of lights behind the garland that's literally just sitting on the top ledge. And that's what's giving it the light that's hitting the ceiling. I think it's just so beautiful. As we go around here to the corner, you'll see that I brought the garland on either side of my window, creating a symmetrical point of interest. And then dead center, I put in this beautiful wreath. And then of course we put in more picks, we added starry lights and ribbons that go with the same ribbon that's going up and through the garland there. And it just gives the whole kitchen flow. So I got myself, because Amber Marie, I'm in the store, you know, I went in and actually decorated a tree for them because we're going to do an open house. By the way, the open house is on November 9th. So you're probably watching this somewhere around November 7th or 8th, something like that. So hightail it over to Tulsa and we can meet each other if you want. Okay, so this is Levant, and it's dish soap, hand soap, and hand lotion, as well as countertop cleaner, and it smells so good. But their whole brand is about elevating the look, whether it's in your kitchen or your bathroom, and I think that really does elevate the look. You know, it's way better than having this sit on your countertop, you know what I'm saying? And as we come around this way to the left of my sink, I have another one of those amazing gold trees with the white flocking on it. And this actually matches the ones that are in my family room. These things are very subtle things. If you're a member of the design sessions, you get the principle of repeating a matter. So that room there has 3 of the smaller size of this tree. It has 2 of my twig trees, and in here, 1 of my twig trees. You get it? And here's another thing. This is a great candle that'll also be available, but this, you know who this is? This is Rudolph Jr. And I'm repeating a matter because his daddy is in my family room. Get it? Let's say you love this thing and you go to Amber Marie and you want to get this and you're looking for the little brass reindeer with the red nose. It's a little Rebecca-ism. So it doesn't come like that. You have to add it. Fingernail polish. And I decided if I didn't like it, I can just take it off, right? With polish remover. Yeah, I'm gonna put this away. This is what I call how I would entertain. In fact, I'm going to, because tonight is going to be another episode of The Golden Bachelor. How many of you are watching that? Is that even okay to say on YouTube? I don't know, but The Golden Bachelor, you guys, if you're into the Bachelor series, I'm thinking a lot of you are because it's such a popular show. The Bachelor is amazing. So fun to watch. Well, now there's a Golden Bachelor, and you know who it's for? Me. My girlfriend's coming over. We're gonna have a glass of red wine, and then I made a butterboard. Some of you may have seen them, I'm sure. They're all over Instagram and probably Pinterest too. But the idea is that you take room temperature butter and you make a spread out of it. So you make this spread, and the idea is you take your bread and you take your spread. I'm not gonna do it because we're gonna take pictures of this and I don't wanna mess it up. But you spread the butter on the bread, and then you can add salt and pepper with these little salt and pepper mill things. And this right here, it's bacon jam. I know. As soon as we get those pictures taken, I'm diving in. I'm diving in. Boy, am I. So I have another nativity that ties in with the one I have in my family room, and this is Joseph, Mary, and the baby Jesus. These are 10. See, look, I have that spray included again, and another candle and some pine cones. Do you see the connection? But look at this. It's 10, super thin. But when I saw this at market, I was like, oh, I could just see this next to my painting. All these things connect with each other and make the place, the room, even the kitchen, for goodness sakes, feel special, feel magical, and feel peaceful. Maybe I should have called it, oh dear, Jesus is here. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, it could be that too. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had fun watching just the few little things, simple. I'd say the overall design aesthetic of my home this year is what I would call glamorous, luxury, and modern. Because it's not overdone. There's not a lot of tchotchkes everywhere. It's just a few well-appointed things that make the home look clean, spacious, and lovely. All right, you guys, I will see you when we get the reveal, my all-house tour. It's gonna be, oh, I wish you could be here. I'm gonna walk you through the house. Every room will be lit. Every spinner will be spinning. And you're gonna get to see the home that I created this year. I hope you like it. I hope you took my advice from the last video and you're getting started on your Christmas decorating early so that you can enjoy the holidays and not be so rushed. So I will see you guys at the All House reveal at 2 o'clock Central Time. And again, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye for now.